here's a crazy fact. Both rich people and poor people work extremely hard, but they work in a completely different way. It all comes down to which of the 4 cash flow quadrants you belong to. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one you're in and how to move to the rich side of the quadrant. This video is based on the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Hi everyone, before we continue the video, starting on November 28 to December 25, in the spirit of Christmas, we'll be giving away $80 a day. Yes, that's right. You see, the reason why we're doing this is because I know that everyone's struggling because of cost of living, housing market, or any other circumstances that's happening in your life. Now, I've been blessed all throughout the years. Have a good family, doing well in life. I'm currently in the position to give back to my community. Believe it or not, I actually started as a broke student migrant here in Australia, which is why it's important for you to understand that when I was broke, I always hoped that someone would be able to help me in any shape or form, which actually happened a bunch of times. I have a lot of friends who helped me through hard times, which is what motivated me to do this giveaway. For you to qualify, all you need to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment down below the hidden word which will be revealed later on in this video, and send me an email to show that you're subscribed to my channel to this email address. First things first, there are 4 types of people in the world when it comes to money. You have the employees, self-employed, business owners, and investors. The left side, which is E and S, is where most people are. On this side, you work for money. The right side, B and I, which is business owners and investors, are where money starts working for you. Once you understand this, you'll see why some people get rich and some people stay stuck, even when both of them work extremely hard. Okay, let's focus here on the employee side. Employees always say that they want a steady job and a stable paycheck. And hey, there's nothing wrong with that. A huge portion of my income still comes from this section as well. But here's the truth. Your income stops the moment you stop working as well. You trade your time for money, you're working for one paycheck, and that's risky. And I know what you're going to say. John, what if I have 2 to 3 jobs? Well, it's still risky, but you diversified your risk. At the end of the day, if you stop working, all those 3 jobs will go away. And here's the thing that people don't tell you about. When you're an employee, you pay the most taxes. You work for someone else's dream and you don't really own your time. It feels safe, but the truth is, it's not freedom. Now, let's talk about self-employment. In this quadrant, these are where the people say, I'll do it myself. They don't like having a boss, so they say, I'll be my own boss. But here's the catch, they still trade time for money. Doctors, tradies, freelancers, they work harder than most. But when they stop working, the money stops too. The main difference between self-employed and employees is that you at least get sick leaves or annual leaves when you're an employee. But when you're self-employed, the moment you stop working, there's no safety net for you. Most of the people in this quadrant are proud, hardworking, and independent. But they're always tired, stressed, and busy at work. It's slightly better than being an employee because you earn a lot more, but it's still not freedom. And you also increased your risk. Then comes the next quadrant, which is business owners. This is where everything changes. I want money and people to work for me. Instead of working in the business, they build a system. They hire people, create teams, and make income while they're asleep. This is how real wealth is built, through systems, not ours. And here's a secret. Business people pay less tax because they employ people and help the economy. So the government rewards them. Now, the question is, how would you know if you're a business owner or a self-employed person? If you're able to take yourself out of the equation for the whole operation of the business, then you have yourself a business. But if the business falls apart without you, then that's actually self-employed. A lot of small businesses earn small profits mainly because they don't pay themselves. So, if you try to sell your business, it wouldn't actually be a profitable business because the truth is you're not factoring in your hours worked in the company. So, that would be considered as a self-employment business. Now, let's talk about the last quadrant, letter I, for investors. This is the top or the pinnacle of the money game. Investors make their money work for them. They earn from stocks, properties, and dividends. And they do this even while they're sleeping. They don't chase money, they grow it. This is the stage where you start buying time and freedom back. You stop worrying about bills and planning for your legacy. This is the sign that I want you to be on. Moving from left to right. Everyone starts from the left side. I still am. I used to have a bunch of side hustles and I was just trying to survive. But over time, I learned that you can't save your way to wealth. You need to build assets. You need to build systems. So here's how you move from the left side to the right side. Start a side hustle, something small but scalable. Learn about money. Read, research, make sure to invest in knowledge. Save, then invest. Even if it's $10 a week. Build discipline and consistency. And most importantly, practice gratitude and focus. Because wealth doesn't come from luck. It comes from the right mindset. And as a bonus for everyone, I'll share with you my brief story. I started here in Australia earning $17,000 a year. If you don't believe me, have a look at this. See, that's my taxable income. So, what did I do? I made sure to increase my value so that my salary would be higher than $17,000 a year. In Australia, there's also penalty rates, and most Australians don't like to work on weekends, public holidays, and night shifts. So, whenever I can, during my semester breaks, I load up on this overtime or penalty rates. I also selected my second and third jobs properly. I worked for restaurants where I can have free meals so that I don't have to spend money on food. I even have friends who works for supermarkets so that we can save money when we buy groceries. I made sure that I live well below my means using the 30-60-10 rule, wherein 30% is based on my fixed expenses, 50% is for my savings and investments, and 10% for my discretionary funds. I did a few job hopping so that I can have management roles, and fast forward to today where I have over $1 million in net worth based on my investments. At the end of the day, everyone is in one of these quadrants. The question is, are you building someone else's dream or your own? And I'll share you my secret formula for luck. Opportunity plus preparation plus repetition increases your chances of luck. Remember, the goal isn't just to make money. It's to make your money work for you. Use money as a tool, not the end goal. So start small, stay grateful, and keep moving to the right side of the quadrant. You'll be surprised how fast things change when your mindset does. Alright everyone, here's a short break. As promised, the hidden word for this video is blessed. So make sure to comment, subscribe, and send me an email to this email address. And I hope that this giveaway will help you out in any way possible. Merry Christmas everyone!